am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak. It was a Hollywood story. Like other such stories, it concerned actors and agents in the motion picture business. But it was also very unlike others, mostly because of the ending, the final fade-out. It didn't really begin here in the agent's office, but Julie Lane turned to Gus Hackett for many things besides her career.
Is there anything I can do, Julie?
Sure. Can I have a cigarette, Gus? Thanks.
Better?
I guess so. You do understand, Gus. I'm sorry to be so...
Of course I understand, darling.
I don't feel much like talking. I just want to be quiet and think a little.
Yes, Julie Lane had a lot to think about. For although it was really Leo Sanders' story, Julie had been very near the center of it all from the moment that Leo had come back into her life just 2 months ago.
Julie Langmeyer, let me look at you.
I'm a nightclub singer now. I left the Langmeyer in St. Louis.
Well, what is it?
Lane, Julie Lane. What are you doing in Hollywood?
Oh, beating the pavements, looking for a job.
The studios?
Where else?
Any luck?
Oh, sure. Had to get me a secretary. Keeps me up day and night, turning down the offers.
Leo, you haven't changed a bit. You really haven't changed.
Yeah. Who are you here with?
Gus Hackett.
Who?
Gus Hackett, the agent.
Not the Gus Hackett.
Why not?
Julie, darling, you've suddenly become the most glamorous woman I've ever met.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we adjourn to the terrace? Oh, come on. I just want to talk over old times.
That's just it, Leo. I'd rather not.
Then I'm going to have to carry you out bodily because there's no other answer.
All right. Just for a minute, huh?
Okay.
But there had been a past back in St. Louis, hadn't there, Leo? A past in which you had only pretended to return the love Julie had for you.
Julie.
Leo, I better go back in. Gus will be wondering where I am.
All right. That's no reason. Julie, you're really afraid of me, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Is it important?
Very.
I don't want it to happen again, Leo.
St. Louis?
I've made a new life here. I have new friends and...
But you're still in love with me, Julie. Why don't you admit it? Look, things can be just the way you wanted them to be. I've changed, Julie. I've learned a lot. And you can help me. Gus Hackett is the biggest agent in town. If you could get him behind me, Well, there's no end to what we could do together. We could go right to the top.
Really, Leo, I better go back in now.
Oh, there you are, Julie.
Gus. Gus, I'd like to have you meet an old friend of mine. This is Leo Sanders.
How do you do, Sanders? Very glad to know you.
We knew each other back in St. Louis.
I see. Julie, Pat Hoffman's downstairs. I think you'd better run out and say the right thing.
Pat, but he told me he was going to stay at the club.
He's on his way up. I didn't want to have another row.
I'm glad you didn't.
You'd better hurry.
Excuse me, Leo.
Sure. Cigarette?
No.
No, thank you.
You've, heard from Julie about this Hoffman character?
No?
Ellie's a funny guy. He runs the nightclub where she works. Decided he's going to marry her.
Oh, I see.
No, I'm afraid you don't. You've known Julie a long time, huh?
Went to school with her. We went around together when I first started out, on the stage.
Oh, an actor?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I've been trying to get an appointment with you for about a month. You see, I just finished a nice long run with Fallen Star on the road.
Sanders, if you don't mind, I'd prefer not to discuss business this evening. I guess I have the jitters or something.
Oh, sure, I'm sorry.
I've told Julie again and again about this Hoffman. I don't know where it's going to end up.
That bad?
Worse. Look, I'll talk to Julie about you, Saunders. If she says you're okay, well, that's great with me.
All right.
Maybe we can work something out.
Sure thing.
If you'll excuse me, please.
Sure, Mr. Hackett.
More than enough for a first meeting, isn't it, Leo? Yes, because you know that a word to Hackett from Julie, and the door's open. Hollywood, Leo. A chance for stardom. And all your dear old friends who said you'd never make the big time, looking on with envy.
These are beautiful roses, sir. Now, you understand, I want a dozen of them.
Sir?
Just deliver them to Julie Lane. Here's the address. Never mind the card. I'll deliver the message myself. Hello, Julie.
What are you doing here?
Well, didn't you get my flowers?
I didn't know they were from you. They're lovely, Leo. But you shouldn't have come here.
Had to see you again. Talk to you.
I tell you, Leo, you shouldn't be here. I can't explain now, but please go.
Oh, knock it off, Julie. It's still the same as it used to be. Now, come on, tell me, isn't it?
I don't know, Leo.
Julie!
I'm not quite ready, Pat.
Well, hurry it up, will you?
You're not safe.
Oh, this is stupid. You're of age.
Hi, honey.
What is it, Pat?
I came to tell you it's all set. I arranged for Lorraine to take your spot tomorrow night. You and I can take the night off and we can... Hey, what's this? Who's sending you flowers?
A friend?
It's not answering my question. Who is he?
I don't think it's any of your business, Pat.
Don't give me that. I'm getting tired of it, Julie. I told you before I wasn't going to take any more of it.
All right. You don't have to take any more of it. I don't need this job, and I don't need you. I'm not a...
You listen to me. You're marrying me. You're staying here whether you like it or not. And you can tell that boyfriend of yours he better get lost or I'll kill him. You understand me? I'll kill him. All right. We'll get your things on. I have the car ready in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I see what you mean, baby. He's a pretty cute character. But why can't you walk out on him?
I'm afraid of him, Leo. I think he'd do anything.
Yeah. Don't worry. What about us?
I don't know.
Neither do I. Remember one thing, Julie. If you help me with Hackett, I'll get you out of this mess and away from that character.
You behave nothing like before?
Of course not. You'll believe in me again, and that'll mean everything to both of us.
All right, Leo. I'll call Gus for you and make an appointment.
Thanks, Julie.
place that it ought to be, isn't it? An exciting city filled with opportunity, chances for stardom, everything that it's supposed to represent. And all because of a few words that will bring you together with the famous agent, Gus Hackett.
Yeah. Goodbye. Certainly is very nice of you to see me, Mr. Hackett.
Not at all, Saunders. Sit down, won't you?
Thank you.
Tell me all about yourself.
Well, I started in stock in St. Louis, and then after that, I went in the road company, the second company of Pretty Boy. Had 16 weeks of that, and then the usual summer stock work. Oh, I brought along some clippings to show you.
Oh, good.
I'm rather proud of some of those reviews. Of course, a lot of that is bush league stuff to you, Mr. Hackett.
They all have to start someplace, Saunders. Don't worry about it. As a matter of fact, the thing I have in mind calls for an unknown.
Oh?
It's Mel Franklin's new picture. It's a semi-documentary. Starts casting in about a week.
Mel Franklin, why? That would be kind of a break.
From what he's told me about the story, there's a good chance that you might be what he's looking for.
You understand, Mr. Hackett, that I've only done leads.
I'm talking about the lead.
But isn't it rather strange that a man like Franklin would take a chance on an unknown actor?
Well, Mel has quite a few ideas about the part. And above all, he wants someone who isn't identified with any other characterization. It's that kind of part. See, the picture might suffer if the audience associated the actor with the wrong kind of thing. Which brings up something else, Saunders. Your background. There are a few clippings you didn't save, right?
Oh, no, wait a minute. Just what has Julie been telling you?
Julie hasn't been telling me anything. Except how competent you are. No, I found these things out on my own hook.
Well, just what have you found out?
Well, it hasn't been entirely breaks that have held you back. I understand you got out of hand a few times.
Well, yes, but it's never anything very serious.
The petty larceny charge in Duluth was serious enough. You served time for it.
Well, yes,
And there were at least half a dozen times in the Midwest where you got in one kind of trouble or another. And something else. The temperament routine doesn't go these days either.
All right, Mr. Hackett, but I don't see what that's got to do with my career.
In this case, everything. I just want us to understand one another, that's all. And in dealing with Mel Franklin, I'll do all the talking, right?
Right, Mr. Hackett. I want you to know I appreciate this even more.
Don't thank me. Thank Julie Lane.
I intend to.
She's a wonderful girl, Saunders. I guess I'd do almost anything for her.
I understand.
I hope you do. She's very fond of you, you know. I wouldn't want to see her get hurt.
Of course.
All right, Saunders, I'll arrange the test. Be at Sunset Studios at 10 tomorrow morning for the initial interview.
10 o'clock. Thank you very much.
And that's all there was to it, Leo. A word from Julie provided the open sesame to the studio's sound stages. You know how important Julie is to you now. And you know that as long as she believes you're in love with her, anything is possible. As your actual screen test gets underway, you know, too, that a bright future is also underway.
Think a minute, Marion. I don't want to hurt you, and I don't want to hurt your father. But please consider my position.
You're taking it all too seriously.
Too seriously? Those people believe in me. They counted on me when they voted me into office.
Politics make certain things necessary, David.
If they make it necessary for me to become a liar and a cheat, then I want no part of it.
Yes, Leo. All the time that you play the part Mel Franklin handed you, you're aware of him out there, watching him, listening in the darkness behind the arc light. And you wonder exactly what he's thinking, what sort of impression you're making.
Cut! All right, boys, that's it. Let's wrap it up.
Is he in?
I don't know. Had another actor in mind. I'd still like to see him.
But it's between him and Saunders, right?
I think I can promise you that much, yes.
That's good enough for me. Except I think Sanders is exactly right.
Did a good job for a first test. Only, well, frankly, Gus, I've been doing a little investigating. I understand that he's been in some trouble.
Oh, that's all in the past, Mel.
I know, but this part calls for a clean-cut guy. The whole thing will fall flat on its face. After all, Gus, I've got a lot of money tied in this picture.
I know. Don't worry. You saw him, Mel. He's really an actor.
You may have something. Let me think it over.
Okay. Except you have a chance for an Academy picture in this, Mel. Don't let a few rumors spoil it for you.
I won't.
Bye, Gus. How did it go, Gus? Did Franklin say anything?
It looks good, Leo.
Yeah, but did he say anything? I mean, did you tell him that I wasn't at my best? That, you know, I was nervous. I only got the script at the last minute. and we didn't
Relax. Look, I told him just enough. I still want you to stay away from him. Give him time to make up his mind.
Okay. Make up his mind? Well, you mean
He mentioned having somebody else he wanted to test. It'll all work out, I'm sure of it.
Oh, I hope so. You know, I couldn't miss with a part like this.
I know. But we'll just have to wait and see. Look, Leo, I'm going to have to make a trip east for a few days.
Well, what about
Just sit tight. I'll keep in touch with Mel, and if anything breaks on the picture, I'll call Julie.
Okay.
One more thing, Leo. Be a good boy, will you?
Okay. Have a good trip.
The waiting won't be easy, will it, Leo? But still, Gus Hackett seems so very confident, so sure. And looking back over the set, you feel somehow like a man with the world at his feet. A new world. Hollywood, with all that it promises.
Good evening. This is George Fisher speaking to you from Hollywood and bringing you bits of Hollywood news picked up along Vine.
Leo.
You alone?
Yes, but you can't come in. Pat Hoffman's on his way up here to take me to work.
I won't stay long. What time is it?
7:05.
George Fisher's on the air. I just got a tip he's supposed to have something about Mel Franklin's picture.
Well, how would he know before Gus or anybody?
Well, he's supposed to be an old buddy of Franklin's.
Well, let's see what he has to say.
Now, the Hollywood
So I hear so.
Jane Robinson and Mark Bennett are a brand new
It'll be all
twosome, and
right,
I'll
Leo.
tell you
I
about
know
that.
it will.
First off, I can confirm those rumors that have been flying concerning a split-up between actress Sandra Laverne and producer Buzz Foster. Sandra starts a new picture to help her forget.
Just the usual junk about people breaking up.
And on the subject of new pictures, I promised to have something about the stars of Mel Franklin's next production. Mel has picked a newcomer this time for the leading role opposite the brilliant star Vivian Marks. Needless to say, this newcomer should be around for a long, long time. When Mel Franklin picks them, they're usually nothing short of sensational. And so, Mr. and Mrs. Hollywood, here it is. The man who will play the lead in Mel Franklin's new picture is Robert Blake.
I'm sorry, Leo. Don't take it so hard. There are plenty of other parts and plenty of other pictures.
It's worse than before you even got the chance, isn't it? The idea of coming so close, having a dream in the palm of your hand, having it suddenly vanish with a casual remark from a radio commentator. Yes, Leo. Tomorrow they'll all be saying that it was close. But it was a hard choice between you and this Robert Blake. And you wonder how you can take that. If you can smile politely and say, thanks, anyway. And suddenly you find that your walking has taken you to the front of a florist shop where you stopped in to send Julie the flowers. And you realize that you're not here by accident at all, but part of a plan has taken place in your mind. And now the rest of the plan is forming. Yes, Leo. It has to do with that night Pat Hoffman said he'd kill the man who sent flowers to Julie Lane.
Well, glad to see you again. What can I do for you?
Oh, hello there. I want some more roses. 2 dozen American beauties, please.
Yes, sir.
There's an extra $10 in it for you if you'll deliver them tonight.
I'll take charge of that myself on my way home. Same place as before?
Oh, yeah, same place. Only this time I want you to see that Pat Hoffman, the manager, gets them. He'll know who they're for.
Okay. What about a card?
Oh, yes. Yes, I want a card. Just put, to Julie, with all my love.
Uh-huh.
And sign it, Robert Blake.
Robert Blake. Yes, I've got that, sir. Thank you very much, sir. That takes care of everything.
Yes. That takes care of everything.
Yes, Julie Lane had a lot to think about that afternoon in Gus Hackett's office, just off Vine Street. With the newsboys outside shouting of the murder of the Hollywood actor named Robert Blake. But now the worst was over. At least the killer had had the kindness to plead guilty, and there'd be no trial. Her mind kept going back to Leo. For although the headlines, even the police records, might say something else, to Julie Lane, it would always be Leo's story.
Gus,
Yes, Julie?
I'm sorry I had to drag you through all of this before I could come to my senses.
It was worth it.
I do love you, Gus. I guess I have all along.
I thought it was all over for me the night Leo came back.
I guess I should have known.
Strange, isn't it? The guy signs his own death warrant. The papers call it a tragedy. He was a heel, Julie. Worse than that, he was a murderer. He knew when he sent those roses exactly what Pat Hoffman would do. That's what's so wrong about it. Hoffman wasn't the murderer. He was the weapon.
We better forget about it. And him. He was just a guy who didn't know the difference between right and wrong.
I guess I've just got to get it off my chest, Julie. I feel a little responsible, too.
It's not your fault, Gus. Any more than that florist.
I know you're right, Julie, but Leo Saunders would still be alive if I hadn't tried to cover up his past by giving him the professional name of Robert Blake.